Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is John Mokhatlanyane, and I'm here to actually give you a short presentation about a problem that's affecting us today, all of us as South Africans: technological pioneering. So initially, you're going to ask yourself, what is technological pioneering? When we speak about technological pioneering, we speak about the inclusion of technological products and services in the solving of our daily problems as South Africans. So how you complete tasks to everything that you do inside a classroom using technology. That's what we mean when we're speaking about technological pioneering. The inclusion of technology in our everyday lives to solve all our problems. So you ask yourself, why technological pioneering? What's the benefit? Why should you use it? Well, initially, we'll start off by saying you get faster access to people and products online. So say you're looking for a certain product or you need a certain service. Back in the days, you have to go out to the national CBD to actually be able to access these products or these services, or companies that offer these products or services. But now you can jump on Google for the product you're looking for, the service you're looking for, or better yet, the company that provides all the things that you're looking for, and voila, you have exactly what you need. Going on to the second benefit, you have unlimited data storage capacity. It used to be that before you would have to actually look up for the constraints of the building before you store anything within the building. But now you have the ability to look for any file, any script, and put it online, and you're able to save it no matter the space, because as long as you can afford to upgrade your spatial capacity, you're able to store any amount of data that you want online. And thirdly, and most importantly, you get cheaper access to all your products and services. So now, it used to be that before, companies had to factor in logistics, they had to factor in packaging, they had to factor in a lot of features before they price a product. But now, because of technology, now you can get a product straight from the factory directly to you as a user. But what does that mean for you? It means that they can cut the cost it takes to produce a product for you. And that means that the charges, the cost, the price of the product or the service will be significantly lower, and that means that you'll get to save more money in terms of whatever it is you need in terms of products and services through technological pioneering. Okay, so you ask yourself now, you're at a point whereby you already know what is technological pioneering and you know what's the benefits for you, right? But what's stopping us from digitally pioneering, from bringing in new technological initiatives into South Africa? Well, the simple fact is, a few factors stand. Currently, initially, we start off with the lack of technology. Say for the regular child coming from a small township, say Matatiele, they have limited access to technology, to computers, to advanced cell phones, to the latest technology, virtual reality technology, gamification, all these new technological proficiencies that are unanimous with the world, that are very ubiquitous in the world. We find that they're not as easily accessible in the South African market. So a simple smartphone for a simple student will start at an initial price of, say, 700 rands. That's not an easy amount of money to attain for a young child, for a young adult in South Africa. And that hinders the growth of technology growth and the growth of technological pioneering in South Africa. The second issue that we have is the lack of information. Did you know that with just your cell phone, you're able to start a business? We don't know that. But why do we not know that? Because we don't have access to that information. We don't even know how we can start a business with our cell phone. We don't know what type of business you can run on a cell phone. That's very limiting. Imagine if you knew how to start a business with a cell phone, how much money you'd be able to generate. You buy a small smartphone for 700 rands and you're able to generate a good profit at 1,000 rands, for example. Now that means that you're going to be able to actually generate more capital for the initial amount that you spent on buying your smartphone. But we don't know that information. We don't have access to that type of information. And therefore, we are constrained in terms of our technological pioneering. Going on to our third point, we have a lack of funding. So a lot of us as students, a lot of us as young adults, we don't have much finances coming from where we come from. We come from different backgrounds, different standings, and we also have different financial backgrounds that actually allow us or that prevent us from moving forward. Now, This lack of funding means that we don't have access to technology. We can't afford good technology. We can't afford to maintain the technology we have. And thus, that stops our growth in terms of our technological pioneering and our technological innovations. So at this point in time, we now know what technological pioneering is. We also know what are the possible benefits. And we also know what are the things that are inhibiting us from adopting technological pioneering. But what evidence do you have that technological pioneering is something that you should focus on? Currently, in the global superpower list, we have, including America and China, some of the strongest superpowers that we have in the world. America is sitting at a $21 trillion economy. China is sitting at nearly $15 trillion in terms of the economy. Those are great numbers, great feats. That's the GDP growth of America and China respectively. This shows a great growth in terms of the economy of both countries just by the simple act of adopting technological pioneering. America has now just pulled in great tech companies to actually help them with the process of digital pioneering. They've pulled in Amazon with Jeff Bezos, and they've also included Microsoft along with Bill Gates to help them with the process of technological pioneering. So how can you, as South Africa, include yourself in digital pioneering? What are the solutions that we have? For one, we have incubation of tech initiatives. When we speak about incubation of tech initiatives, that means sponsoring small tech companies and small tech ideas that can be able to transform the way we do things in South Africa. Making sure that we are able to adopt technology into the everyday uses and the everyday activities of South Africans. What's the second solution? Is including tech in schools. So you ask yourself, what's the importance of technology in schools? It means that your child, your little sister, your little brother, the ones who are currently still in school, will be able to use technology to complete their work, to complete their schoolwork, and eventually will be able to complete their own employment work using technology. But it starts off with the mentality, the mindset. Allowing your child to use technology to do their schoolwork will allow them to actually envision using technology to complete their everyday work-related tasks. Now, this is what we mean when we're saying that technology is pioneering. We're bringing technology into the everyday uses, and then maybe we can transform our society into some of these amazing countries that we have. China with nearly $15 trillion worth of an economy, and America with nearly $21 trillion of an economy. We too can be a part of that list. We just need to technologically pioneer ourselves. Ladies and gentlemen, I thank you for tuning in, and I hope from this point on you've learned the importance of technological pioneering. I thank you.